Let's get ready to rumble!
New year, new money, same haters. Get your mind right.
Don't hate me see a YouTube video, life going. Let me show y'all boys my plate. Alright, what's good, Phonems? First YouTube video. I don't know how to feel about it. It's kind of surreal. But we finna get to it. It's a slight little mukbang. Got my little nice little plate that my boo-boo made for me, you feel me? You know, I'm gonna go ahead and detach her little face right here, you feel me? Don't know if that worked or not, but whatever. But we go ahead and ask some questions while I get to this plate. And we go see what's to it.
First question. What's some advice you give a college student?
Hold on. Pretty good now. Hold on. I asked it one more time.
What's some advice you'd give a college student?
Get a lot of experiences out of college. I feel like while I was in college early on, I didn't get as many experiences I could have, like as far as like joining orgs or just being more involved on campus. So I feel like that's the biggest thing that you can get out of college is trying to gain experience. Don't try to, fake it. Just try to be as authentic as you can and try to meet as many people because you never know what you might be interested in. And yeah.
Question number 2. What made you want to start YouTube?
For the bag, boy. Money. But no, not even just for the money. I kind of do want to do it so I can, have a recording of my life. So if my nieces, nephews, my kids want to go back and see me during this time, then like they kind of like understand like who I am and what I'm about. And yeah, like that's like I want to make this channel. I mean, I don't have a concrete name for the channel right now. For right now, it's called Charlie G. It might be named something different in a year from now, but it is what it is. Back to the plate though.
Question number 3. Biggest pet peeve.
Oh, my biggest pet peeve? That's a good one. I guess people that don't be smelling too good. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know you be funky, it's just like, come on now. I ain't gonna say, I don't know if that's my biggest, but that's the first thing that came to mind. See what this chicken talking about, but that's the first thing that came to mind. We'll go to the next question.
What are your short-term goals and how will they help your future?
Short-term goals, I would say, is first try to get this YouTube video game off the ground. Try to get my first Airbnb opened up. And just try to start getting into all the ventures that I want to get into personally. Also, possibly get into grad school at the Mecca Howard University. That's kind of like another side goal. And yeah, that's really like short-term goal that I can think of, and just try to get my bread up. That's it.
What gave you the motivation to come back to school? And this person said they really need this. They really need the inspiration.
Great question. So I feel like what really gave me the true motivation was my family, because like when I first left school, I was like, man, I want to really go back. I want to finish my education. I want to make sure that I'm trying to be as productive as possible. And, that was kind of like my determining factor. Like, I don't want to be a failure. I feel like I'm like not even necessarily the chosen one of the family, but I'm just the one that's, supposed to do positive things in this world, supposed to be successful. And I just didn't want to be a letdown. So I was like, you know what, I got to get to it and get my education done, and no matter what it is, like not even just school, but whatever it is, like I feel like you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. Like I was out of school for almost 2 years and I came back and I just graduated 2 months ago. So hey, if you can do it, I mean, if I can do it, you can do it too, because trust me, it was some trials and tribulations.
What do you think is the best thing to do when you face adversity?
When you face adversity, me, I'm a God-fearing man. First thing I do is pray because there's going to be a lot of adversity. There's going to be a lot of challenge. And the first thing I do is I talk to God and tell him to not even tell him, but to ask him to give me direction. And then whatever the adversity is, I try to come up with multiple solutions. Like right now, I'm trying to build my portfolio. I'm trying to build my income, build my net worth. And this is me facing adversity. I mean, being in front of this camera is kind of a little nerve-wracking. I can't even see how I really look right now. But I feel like 2-3 years from now, that after getting these nerves out and trying to do better, I mean, the sky's the limit at that point. So, yeah. Great question.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I see myself being a multi-billionaire and doing a lot of great ventures for the community. Being an upstanding individual, have my career, whatever I'm doing, whether that's YouTube or working a current job or whatever that case may be, and just being, well off, being happy, making sure my family is happy, making sure my girlfriend is happy. Like, that's kind of like where I see myself in the next 5 years. And I mean, wherever God takes me, that's where I'm gonna be at. So, yeah. See what the cornbread talking about.
How can I be an alpha?
How can you be an alpha? Well, first, and that's how you be an alpha.
What was your favorite moment this year? I like this.
This year was definitely walking across that stage. But, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I went to the Dominican Republic this year, which was probably number 2, but walking across that stage, I don't think y'all understand how much adversity, how I never envisioned that when I first came back to college. When I first was in college, when I was a freshman, I never thought about actually walking across the stage. Sorry about chewing food, smacking. But I never envisioned that. And for it to happen, it's still to this day, and it's 2 months later, it don't feel like it actually happened. It feel like that was a dream. So, yeah.
What was your hardest battle throughout college?
Hardest battle was to try to get back to education, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all, I was out of school for almost 2 years, and when I came back, it's like trying to get back into that school mode was hectic. I couldn't focus. I didn't know how to do my homework. I was just doing whatever. I was in the crib sleeping, knowing I had class to be at homework. And that was probably the biggest challenge, to switch my brain back from working 2 jobs back to being in school full time. So that was probably the hardest thing for me personally.
What makes you mad?
What makes me mad? Let me see what makes me mad. I don't know. Certain things make me mad, but I don't get mad too often. People may say I get mad, but in reality, I may look like I'm mad, but people don't know me for real. I don't be mad for real. I can make it seem like, man, if the cameraman want to say that she make me mad, that's on food.
What's your favorite food?
Hey, I get laughed at about this. That's because I don't really know too many foods like that. But my favorite food, I would say my favorite meal, hamburger helper, fried chicken, cornbread, slap slime every time. Every time.
What has been a defining moment for you so far that has shaped your outlook and approach to life?
Oh, you got to ask that one more time so I can really dive deep into this last question. Go ahead.
What has been a defining moment for you thus far that has shaped your outlook and approach on life?
Defining moment, I would say once again, walking across that stage. And the reason why it's a defining moment and shaped me to who I am, because it was like a completion to a long journey to start a new journey. Meaning, I didn't see it at first, but I kept faith in God to try to make sure that I achieved that goal. And then I achieved it. And now it's like more doors are opening up for myself, for me to achieve more goals, achieve more dreams, be bigger, be better. And I achieved a lot while I was in college. I was able to cross the greatest fraternity of all time. I was able to meet a lot of good people. I met the love of my life. Like, a lot of things changed for me, and completing that goal with all of that under my belt for me to move on and do bigger and better. I mean, nothing is better than that. So, but yeah, that's what I would say. And my bad for eating so sloppy, but I'm trying to tell y'all the food smacking. I don't know if you like this, but it is what it is. But appreciate y'all for pulling up to my first YouTube video. It was cool asking questions. There's more to come. I got skits, vlogs, more Q&As. I might have some podcasts going on, some pranks. You know, channel go have a whole bunch of stuff, and just we gonna try to run it up. My goal is to be at least at 100,000 subscribers by this time next year, if it's possible. If you mess with me, definitely subscribe, hit the like button, comment, say what you feel, comment some more video ideas y'all want to see me do. You know, follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'll post it below. And yeah, we'll catch y'all in the next video. See y'all later, phone nails.